This is the dockside garden. And then again, I don't even know what to make of what this is down here. The sign says be careful when it's wet because it's slippery. But I can't even imagine that they could have performances here. I don't know, I'm confused. Let's see if there's anything that says something about. Can't read that. Okay, so there is a restaurant down there. All right, so it looks like there's a restaurant that surrounds this whole area. So maybe at one particular point in time, this was actually a dock, or it had to be something like that. This had to be a dock. But now it's been repurposed. It's a restaurant. But that looks very interesting. This is the Yokohama Royal Park Hotel. In the same building as the Sky Garden. We're gonna walk over here and go over and check out this Sky Garden observatory entrance. Feel Yokohama at 273 meters. Sky View, Sky Library, Sky Promenade, Sky Cafe, and Tower Shop. An adult is 1,000 yen. Elementary school and junior high school students is 500 yen. I bought my ticket, 1,000 yen, and then we're in this waiting area here. Guess we have to wait for the elevator.
Yokohama でしかできないことは中華街。これもそうじゃん。何番に行く？
69階です。ドアが開きます。
Okay, we go to the 69th floor, and the elevator reached a top speed of 750 miles per hour. Alright, it's crowded, of course, as you can imagine, so this must be facing northeast, so it says on this side we should be able to see the Tokyo sky tree. So I'm gonna go up close to the window and see if I can get some kind of view. So it looks like this is a view of that kids theme park, and then that's the view of the other side where it's supposed to be for kids, but it looked like there was a lot of adults over there. And then that's the shopping center we walked down and went into with all the Bandai and all the anime stuff. But today is a clear day, so you can see all the way to Tokyo. You can definitely see the sky tree, although it does look small, but it's got to be like, I don't even know how far. It's got to be like 60 miles or better. But this area down here, this is all of what I just walked around and explored. So this is the view from up here at the top of the Sky Garden. And then I'm gonna walk down to the other end so I can get a different view from another vantage point. So it looks like that other building is the Yokohama Minatomidai, the curved building. I believe it's that one. down here and see if I can check out what's going on over here. So you can definitely see some really interesting architecture. Buildings look much different than they do in the US. I mean, there's some buildings that look the same, but for the most part they have a lot of very interesting buildings. It's kind of like some of these buildings are art. So this is pretty interesting. It's got a map of the various different trains. It's got a map of the different trains that run through. Not like a exact correct map, but it does look like the map is pretty correct. And then here, they're giving you some more fun facts about this building. This one says Sky Promenade. When you step into the city of Yokohama, projected on the floor, the birthplace of goods in Yokohama, its modern tourist spots and historical buildings emerge in front of your eyes. Through interactive experiences, one may freely come in touch with the multi-layered, diverse history and culture of Yokohama. The movies on the wall will introduce various stories related to its history and culture to you. Why not take a stroll around the city of Yokohama and discover the locations you've seen? So this side appears to be in Japanese language. And then this side appears to be written in English language, so I'll just stop over here so you can see what it looks like. So it's pretty cool. So these, I'm not even exactly sure what it is, but these projections kind of follow you around, and then they also have facts about the city on the projections as you're walking. Definitely pretty interesting. It looks like right now they're featuring some anime artists. This definitely looks like some anime artists here. I'm not a huge anime fan, so I don't really know who these artists are. I'm not familiar with those people. And then this side is the southeast side. So you got the Yokohama Bay Bridge, the Osanbashi, and then you also have Yokohama Stadium, which has the Yokohama Bay Stars baseball team. Oh, it looks like there's a game going on right now. I missed the game. That's one thing I wanted to do. I'm gonna have to check and find out about when that next game is, because I wanted to go to the Bay Stars. But it looks like they're already playing right now. The stadium looked full. Some of these buildings have helipads on the top. I think they must be for like their executives, or they don't necessarily like appear to be a hospital or anything like that. Some of these definitely are like commercial buildings and businesses, so these are for the wealthy executives that are getting onto an airplane, not an airplane, a helicopter to go somewhere. And then again, we've got an amazing view. This is an absolutely great day to be up here. Trying to actually plan on going to places like this when it is this nice, because otherwise the visibility will be so low that you won't be able to see anything really. And then down there is actually the sky cabin things that we talked about. Alright, so this is where we actually came in. This is the station that we were at to catch the train. And we'll go back over there. So this is actually where we started out. And then this is where we are at right now. Looks like there's a lot of parks around this area. Definitely pretty interesting. And they got this Sky Cafe over here. I'm actually gonna hit up that Sky Cafe in a minute here. Alright, so I'm gonna go step in line here at the Sky Cafe and get something. We'll see what they have on the menu. So it looks like they got all these alcoholic drinks, and they got floats, some type of melon float, soda. They got like a sugar donut. And of course they got alcohol everywhere. Jack Daniels and Coke. They got some Moet champagne if you want to celebrate while you're up here. Alright, so I don't think you can actually see Mount Fuji. I can see it. It's right in the back distance. I just grabbed this melon soda. It's pretty popular over here. You can barely see Mount Fuji in the distance. And then down there you can see there's a bunch of different buildings that have these helipads. It's definitely for the wealthy. People that can take a helicopter wherever they want to go. on this level here, on this side of the building, they actually have a bunch of chairs and sofas and things like that on this side. So people can actually come over and then sit down on this side of the room. Seating kind of fills up quick, so you kind of have to be lucky if you want to get a seat over here. But I'll just show you what the room looks like. And then this is the library area, so you can actually come over here and pick out a book. Over here, a book is called Honya. So you can pick out Honya and read one of these books. They do have a few chairs where you can sit down, but not a lot, obviously. It's not like a real library, but nonetheless pretty interesting. And then in honor of what they got going on, this whole anime theme that they got going on up here right now, they have a lot more anime based books. So last time I visited here, there were not all these anime books, so they definitely are marketing this anime event, and they have a lot more anime. So this is the northwest side, so it says you can see Mount Fuji, Tokyo Tower, and Tokyo Sky Tree. Let's see if I can get up close and get a better view. They got all these anime stickers over everything right now, so it's kind of hard to look outside. Yeah, so because they have all these stickers on this side, there's not a lot of people over here because the view is kind of obstructed. But this is what the room looks like nonetheless. And then back here they have this gift shop. Alright, so we're back at the beginning over here. I just walked through that gift shop. That gift shop's like, it's alright, but they don't really have a lot of interesting stuff in there, for my opinion. Alright, we're gonna get one last glimpse of what it looks like, these little carnival rides and Ferris wheel. And then we're gonna catch this elevator back downstairs. When you come in, you actually come into the northeast side, and then they want you to go clockwise around the building. We're gonna wait for this elevator. There's actually two elevators, and then you can see where they are. So one just got to the bottom, and then another one is on its way back up to bring more people up, and then I guess they're gonna let them out and let us go. We just came down from the 69th floor, which was the observatory level, and then they bring you right back down here to food. So this is the 5th level, and down here they have all of these gourmet food items. Some type of seafood and some prime rib, and they got some oysters, it looks like. That looks like a crab-based dish. This is pretty typical out here. They make this food out of plastic, and then some of it looks real, some of it doesn't. That pizza does not look real to me. But this is how they actually display food at a lot of the restaurants they have. This might be actually worth checking out one of these times when I visit here. And I'm just gonna swing over here and see what else they have. It looks like this place has like onigiri. And then I'm not exactly sure what this is. This looks like some fresh vegetables or something like that. But just wanted to show you guys what that looks like on this level. This is all food over here. So when you visit Japan, visit hungry, because they have millions and millions of different kinds of foods for you. All right, so we're gonna go back out here. This is the Landmark Plaza. This is the directory of the 5th floor and everything that they have. This is all the food and drink information. They got everything for you. Every kind of food you want to eat. They got the Sky Garden, they got that hotel, they got a Landmark Hall, they have a clinic, and then they have all these restaurants, and then of course up here you can see shopping. This is interesting how they have these kind of safety protection up here. You would not find this in the US. I've never seen this type of safety device in the US, but it kind of does make sense, because if you're going to try to delete yourself, you're going to have to try to jump over that, and by the time you get up there, someone's going to probably be able to maybe save your life. But they definitely don't have anything like this in the US. So that's very, very much different. Not a lot of people inside of this shopping facility right now, just based on the amount of people that you would expect to be here, because it is a nice day outside, but there was 100,000 people outside at least, so I'd at least expect to be like some thousands inside here, but it's pretty sparsely populated on the inside of here. So I guess people just prefer to be outside right now. I'm gonna wander back around towards this other side here and then see if I can find the exit. Here in Japan, you'll find that they have totally ripped off American culture. You got people that think that they're gangsters out here, and they got their hat cocked to the side, and yeah, I see all the roughest cities. People wear the roughest cities out here. Like this guy's got a Philadelphia Phillies hat on. Ain't no way he's going to Philadelphia and gonna rock his hat like that. they're gonna be looking at him like, hey brother, where did you come from? You better figure it out. And then I see tons of people over here wearing Oakland Athletics gear. I see more Oakland Athletics gear. They do not want no part of Oakland. They ain't even been to Oakland. They don't know how gutter it is in Oakland. You guys saw my video that I did when I went over to the East Bay just a couple months ago. I don't think they really understand what it is. And then of course, just the popular culture, the shoes, the pants. A lot of people pretty much over here have kind of like ripped off American just pop culture, hip-hop culture and things like that, because it is cool and they know it's cool, but at the same time they don't understand the cities they're rocking. They don't understand when they're wearing a Detroit Tigers hat, Philadelphia Phillies hat, Oakland A's. They don't know that these are some of the roughest cities in America. Maybe they do and they're just trying to pretend like they know what it is, but again, there's no way they're going over there rocking their hat cocked to the side like that, walking through Oakland or anything like that, because you'll find out what these cities are really about when you go over there acting like that. All right, we're back out here. That's where we actually went into the Sky Garden. It was a nice little trip up to the top. Definitely worth the couple dollars, you know. Less than $7 to go up to the top of there, which I feel like is a decent value. And to be honest, that's less than Tokyo Tower. That's got a better view, and this is a much better experience. This is way more modern. So I think maybe what they're doing with Tokyo Tower is they're trying to sell you on the nostalgia and the history and whatever it is. But in terms of the total experience, I think that the Sky Garden is just a much better experience than going to the top of the Tokyo Tower. But you guys can decide for yourself based on the video. I got a video at the top of the Tokyo Tower. I went to both observatories, the main level and to the top. Not only that, the top of the Tokyo Tower doesn't even have space for more than like 50 people at a time. So it wasn't designed like that, obviously, and this building was. And this building is much more modern, but I just think it's crazy that they can charge pretty much like triple the price to go to both levels there, when over here it's 1,000 yen to go right to the top. All right, it's starting to get a little bit more chilly out here. It's time to put that sweatshirt back on. And then the sun is kind of getting blocked by these larger skyscrapers. That looks like a commercial office building. That looks like a commercial office building as well. And then this is like a commercial and hotel, and I'm sure they got a lot of businesses here. I don't think anybody lives inside there. But tons of people out here today. They're getting ready for Star Wars Day. It says, "May the 4th be with you." That looks pretty interesting. I might have to come find out what that's about, because they're pumping the Star Wars thing up here. Star Wars Day. So surprisingly, not that many foreign people here. I think I probably saw at least 200,000 people, 300,000 people. I maybe saw 100 foreigners this entire time that I've been walking around for the last probably 3 hours at least. So it just goes to show this is a very homogeneous society. If you don't live here or you don't know people here, it's hard to actually become a citizen of this country. It's almost nearly impossible. It's hard to move here. You can't just move here. You need to get a visa. Either you need to get married or you need to get a visa and then work, and you probably have to work here for many years before you could actually even get permanent residency. But the doors of this country is very much shut for most people, and you can see they like it like that. They'll welcome you in, come in, spend your money, and then go home. But to be honest, if you look at the list of countries that can come here and the list of countries that can't, there's a lot of countries that can't even visit here on a visa, or their visa is only 30 days or less. Now fortunately, from the United States, since Japan is an ally, you don't really need you don't need to request a tourist visa. You automatically have a tourist visa already. And you can visit here, I think it's up to 180 days a year, but you could only visit 90 days at a time, which that's pretty nice. That's almost half the year, to be quite honest. So, but most countries don't have that type of arrangement. I don't think it's as easy as that for most countries, most citizens, to actually come here and spend that amount of time here in this country. There's this burger place over here. I'm about to check this burger place out. This has been on my list to do for a while. I've walked past here a couple of times and it looks good. So I need to step in here and find out what this is about. I think it's back this way. So this is called American House since 1978. Looks like they got them burgers in here, so I'm going in. All right, so I went to the burger place. It was pretty good actually, and we're gonna cut out, going back to this Sakuragicho station. This is the JR line, and I'm actually gonna walk back down here. So I think that's where I came in. I think that's gonna be closer to the line that I took. But inside here is just all shopping. It's a bunch of shopping and it's a bunch of restaurants. Looks like up there they got a Star Wars poster. So I gotta check into that and find out what that's about. But it's definitely been an interesting experience to come here during the daytime again and make a video. We're gonna get out of here. We'll see y'all next time.